Hello artist friends and welcome back to Rebekah Victoria Studios. I'm Rebekah and today we're diving into something that every artist needs at some point, which is a little boost of motivation. Whether you're a painter, a writer, a sculptor, or any kind of other creative that I'm not thinking about right now, these are 10 artistic motivation tips and they are here to inspire you and keep those creative juices flowing. These are simply just tips and ideas. You can take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. These are just things that I have found useful. I've done all of these. Some of them I am currently doing, some I only did for a period of time and found them helpful. I'd like to take a second here just to ask if you can subscribe to follow along for more and comment below if you have any feedback for me. I would love to hear anything you have to say. So the number one tip that I have today is positive affirmation meditations. So starting your day with meditations focused on positive affirmations can boost your confidence and creativity. You can also do them when you're about to head into the studio, and this can really improve your motivation and help you gain confidence, motivation to get into your studio daily and create work that you're truly passionate about. Repeating affirmations like "I am a talented artist" and "my creativity flows endlessly" can rewire your brain to focus on your strengths and potentials. With a routine practice, you'll find yourself creating more meaningful work consistently. I have found the most success with these when I'm repeating them daily, and I find it a lot easier when I have a guided meditation, such as the ones that I put out on this channel. Alright, next tip is gratitude. This is number 2. And so the positive affirmations really roll into this second tip, which is that gratitude is something that will really help your mindset to be more motivated, because it is cultivating a mindset that is more positive and more grateful for everything that you have in your life, rather than focusing on those things that are negative or have a lack mindset around. These can lead to increased creativity and inspiration, which can ultimately lead to more motivation. And when you're feeling thankful, you're more likely to approach your work with enthusiasm and optimism. The next tip that I have is tip number 3, and this is creating an action board. So an action board is where you create a board or a canvas or anything that is a visual representation of your artistic goals and your dream lifestyle. This can be a painting, a drawing, a collage, or anything else you can think of. You can also do it digitally and have it as the background for your phone or your laptop. It can be purely visual, or it can also have written words included, and they represent your aspirations. Ultimately, by creating an action board, you can get clear on what you want from your art practice and even your life, and you can highlight clear goals, and then you can figure out what action steps you may need to take towards them. I believe it's better when it's something physical that you can put your hands on, and then put it in a place that you can refer to and look at daily for inspiration and motivation, because this will act as a visual reminder and can help you to stay focused on your goals and keep your motivation high. Tip number 4 is set small, achievable goals. So break down your larger projects into smaller, manageable tasks to maintain a sense of progress and accomplishment. Writing down these goals or including them in your action board allows you to reflect on your progress, which will boost your motivation and dedication. And you can refer back to them throughout the process and see that you are actually achieving and getting things done. By reflecting on your progress, you will gain more motivation and dedication for your art practice. For example, if you're working on a large painting, you can set daily goals like sketching the composition, choosing the color palette, or completing specific sections, and then you can celebrate every small victory and win to maintain momentum and prevent feeling overwhelmed, which will ultimately help you be a lot more motivated in the long run. Number 5, experiment with new techniques. So I love this one. So I encourage you to challenge yourself by trying new mediums, new styles, new techniques to keep your work fresh and exciting. This can help you to keep your art practice interesting, engaging, and it also can help you keep having fun with your art practice. This process is allowing you to play and act as a child and experiment with new things again. By acting as a child, you're accessing this play part of our brain, which is a state that allows us to have fun and make mistakes and find new ways of doing things, and ultimately having new things that we didn't expect to happen through accidents. By using these seemingly coincidental things, we can actually stumble upon something that is so unexpected and fun and fresh that we would never have thought of if we just stuck it out in process mode instead of allowing ourselves to play. Experimentation can lead to unexpected discoveries and breakthroughs in your art practice, and it turns accidents into these innovative ideas and can help you find new ways to express yourself. Number 6, keep a sketchbook handy. Carry a sketchbook with you, jot down ideas, sketches, or inspiration whenever they strike. Whether this is a physical sketchbook that you carry around with you or even just your notes section of your phone, it's great to have a place where you can store a whole bunch of ideas that you can refer back to when you have time or when you're looking for inspiration. They can act as a bank of ideas that you can come back to when you feel stuck or like you don't know where you want to go. It can be a personal space for experimentation and creative expression without the pressure of producing a finished product. You never have to show this to anyone, and I actually encourage you to keep it private so that what you are creating is without fear or judgment or people-pleasing tendencies. And then if you regularly review your sketches, maybe it can spark new ideas and remind you of your creative journey in a different way. Number 7 is practicing self-care, maintaining healthy balance between work, relaxation, and life to avoid burnout and keep your creative energy high, and also to keep you engaged and interested. Ensure you're getting enough sleep, enough water, eating well, and taking breaks. Engaging in activities that rejuvenate you, such as exercise, spending time in nature, or practicing mindfulness, or just spending time with your family. A well-rested mind is much more open to creativity. Number 8, seek constructive feedback. Sharing your work with trusted peers or mentors can help you to gain valuable insights and new perspectives. Constructive feedback can allow you to identify areas for improvement and validate your strengths. Approaching feedback with an open mind and use it as a tool for growth rather than seeing it as criticism. You have to be open-minded because these can be some of the most valuable ideas to help you push forward in your art in new, unexpected ways that you may have taken months to figure out on your own. This can push your art forwards in new ways and accelerate your progress. Number 9, stay inspired by others. Regularly visit galleries, read art books, watch documentaries, or even following other inspiring artists on social media. Exposure to a diverse range of art forms and creative minds can ignite your imagination and inspire new directions in your work. Make it a habit to immerse yourself in the art world beyond your own art practice. An example of this is when I was studying art in Paris, I was going to a whole bunch of new different galleries and seeing and making copies of different masters' works such as Van Gogh, Monet, Caravaggio, John Singer Sargent, Turner. The list could go on forever. But the point is, when I was viewing these artworks online or in the books, I hadn't really appreciated how thick that the brushstrokes were and how much paint that the artist had put on. I was able to realize how much texture and depth this physically created in the artwork through the actual texture of the paint itself, rather than just through the atmosphere created in the painting. This is something I never would have learned unless I went and viewed it in person. It is so important to be looking at other artworks and other artists to see what they're doing, and then using this as a springboard for your creative art practice. Maybe it'll bring you other ideas that you could try and do in your artwork. You definitely don't want to be directly copying it, but rather just using it for ideas and for technical development. And lastly, celebrate your achievements. This is number 10. Please take time to recognize and celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how small, to keep your motivation high. Create a ritual for acknowledging your success, such as journaling about your achievements or sharing them with friends or treating yourself to something special. Creating milestones reinforces your progress and encourages you to continue pursuing your artist goals. And I have a bonus number 11 tip. The reason that it is an extra tip is because it is something that I'm working towards myself right now. So I don't really have the receipts on it, so I'm just adding it in at the end as a little bonus. And that would be to join an artist community or to create one for yourself. By surrounding yourself with like-minded creatives, by joining an online forum or a local art group or attending workshops, this can really help you feel heard, supported, and seen, and also can help you feel like you're not alone. Loneliness is so easy to come across as an artist because you are often working by yourself in your studio. However, by surrounding yourself with other like-minded individuals and engaging with a community, this can provide support, inspiration, and opportunities for collaboration, helping you to feel heard, supported, and a lot less isolated. Sharing your work and receiving feedback from your peers can enhance your skills and motivations and improve your mental health overall by feeling connected. I hope that these tips have helped you today and have resonated with you. I would love to hear if you have any other ideas in the comments, or if you have any other ideas that help you keep motivated. Please share them below. I would love if you could follow along for more and like and comment on this video. And as always, today is a great day to go and make some art. Bye.